Hi friends, it's Amy. Welcome to my bookish life. And today I want to go through my possibilities for the month of September. We are also going to play around of the amazing TBR. So let's get to it. I want to go through the books that are for sure on my list to read. I'm very excited that Rainey and I are going to continue our read of Little House on the Prairie. It is series in September, so the fact that this is part of a series, I'm kind of excited. This fits the prompt in series September for an adaptation. So you've read it, now you can watch it. Krista and I are jumping into 8.5 unlocked. Now, this looks so much thicker than it actually is. There's a ton of like bonuses and different things like that. So it's not going to be nearly as long of a book. There's like all of this stuff in there. There's a bunch of special features. It is 8.5. So, I think I saw contents. So it has like character stories and group stories, and different things like that. So it's not really like a story, I think. We'll see. But I am excited because I think this is going to be really fun. And then we will be caught up until Stellar Loon comes out in November. So I'm actually going to count this as that's a wrap, just because we'll be caught up as far as we can up until that point. So I'm going to do that. Then I have a book club pick for sure, If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This is the pick for my in real life book club. I do not know what this is about at all, except that it has something to do with Shakespearean actors. That's all. That was all I heard, that there's Shakespeare-esque things involved, which is kind of cool because it is Shaktember. Is that what Rainey's calling it? I can't remember, but I am kind of excited to read this. The Read Your Bookshelf Challenge this month is a collection. Serendipitously, Sarah from the Bookish Knitter is doing a buddy read of Hallowe'en Husbands, which just sounds really fun. So I decided that I was going to give that one a try. It's out of print right now, but I found it online through Thrift Books for like $3, and I thought that sounded like an okay price, and that'll be coming like Friday, so I will definitely have time to read it. And then the buzzword for this month is light or dark, and I am pretty excited about this because I have so many options. One option is the book of the month that I have picked for my birthday in September, and that is Things We Do in the Dark, Things We See in the Dark, Things We Do in the Dark. It has like a podcast element to it that I'm really excited for. So that's one option. It has dark in the title. Another option is an ARC that I have from NetGalley that I've had for a really long time and I really should get to, is By the Light of Fireflies by Jenni Walsh. And this is a historical fiction that really intrigues me. It's based on a real person and it just seems like it's going to be good. I just need to sit down and actually read it. Okay, and then another choice that I have for light and dark is Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Kathryn Biel. She wrote XOXO that I read and loved in July. And this is one of her first, it's her backlist. And Gotta grab some backlists, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. So those are the ones that I'm really prioritizing in September. So now let's go and see my gameplay for the amazing TBR. Ugh, yuck. That's far away. Okay, let's look at what I have first. So I have, oopsies, that, okay. All right, so I have yellow 5. This one moves. This one moves. Okay, right now I have nothing that will get me to that. Literally nothing. Actually, I know what I can do. I do that. And that's going to take me to here. Actually, I'm not going to move at all. I'm going to do that so that I have that. Okay. I'll do this. So I feel like I'm doing something. All right, and then I have, then I have green 9. Okay, yellow 5 is science fiction fantasy middle grade. And green 9 is KU. That's perfect. Okay. So then I'm going to do this. And I'm where I need to be, and I get green 8. And green 8 is off of a bestseller list. Adult. Okay, and then I'm going to do this and get back home, and I have yellow 10. Yellow 10 is prompt jar middle grade. So we'll get to my wheel. So we have a middle grade that doesn't belong with a, the, or an. All right. That was a really short one. I'm going to do it again, playing from the green. These are just bonus. Oh, the troll. All right, so we're going right here. Right now, we got nothing. All right, so, oh, where'd it go? Okay, so we don't have to do this one because we already are. Start with that. All right, we have green 16. Green 16 is an Instagram rec. So I will flip through Instagram later and find something. I'll insert that. Okay. Oh man, this was an ill-advised move. Does literally nothing. I cannot move. But yellow 14. Is a prompt jar. So let's see what we get. Multiple authors in middle grade. All right. At some point, I need to be able to get somewhere. Oh, man. Oh. Nope. This is a yellow 10, so I already did this one, so that's cool. And then we're going to do this. And we're back. So I have green 2. Green 2 is romance. Rom-com, here I come. And then I can make it. Okay, so I can go okay, so I need to do something that doesn't mess with that. So I already do this one. I did not. Okay. So green 12 and I'm back. And green 12 is a library book. And most of my audiobooks are library books. Yeah, that really should not be difficult at all. So, okay. So there is my amazing TBR with a bonus turn on green. Oh, you will notice that I actually did 2 rounds for this. And so my thought was that if I could use either route. So I have to do 4 books for my TBR. I have to do 4 of the prompts. But because it's my birthday, I thought, I'll just give myself a present and I can switch them up, do whatever I want. It's fine, right? Right. So that's kind of what I was thinking with that. So in the regular gameplay, the first role was science fiction fantasy middle grade. And I have 2 of these arcs that were sent to me by publishers that I did. I feel like this would be this is speculative fiction, and it would kind of go under science fiction. This is definitely science fiction. I also have the Marvelers that would be science fiction fantasy, more like, and actually this would count as fantasy as well. I also get to pick up my copy of Amari and the Night Brothers, the second one, so Amari and the Great Game, and that would definitely count as well. So definitely I'm going to have that one ticked off. Definitely I'm going to have that one checked off. Let's I didn't like that. Okay. Now my second role was KU. So at some point I would just need to get a book off of KU in order to read. I have a wish list that I keep private for myself on Amazon, that if I see a book that's available on KU, I just kind of add it to my list, and there is so much on there. And honestly, there is a lot of fall vibes, cozy mysteries, and that really would hit the spot. So I'm kind of thinking about one of those as my KU. The third was on a bestseller list. And so that bestseller list could be any list. It could be the New York Times bestseller list. It could be the Amazon bestseller list. Any book that has won a bestseller of some kind from some store would work. And honestly, I'm not going to have a problem finding one. The next one was a middle grade that doesn't begin with the, or an. So Amari and the Great Game does not start with the. It has the in it, but the prompt doesn't begin with. So that would work. Little House on the Prairie also doesn't start with it. Unlocked doesn't start with the or an. So then for my bonus picks, we had an Instagram rec, which I would need to scroll through Instagram and find a book that I own or have access to that I could use. Then we got multiple authors again, but this time it was middle grade. So we got multiple authors, middle grade. Then we got a romance, which honestly, if I don't want to do one of the top ones, probably romance is the one that's going to go up there. And then we have a library, which actually also could be switched out because of that. So I kind of like this doing 2 rounds and getting to choose the number from whichever one I have the most rounds of. That's the one that I need to do that many prompts, but then I have like 12 prompts. I don't know. I kind of like that. I don't do punishments, so it really doesn't matter, but I like to feel like I did complete something. In my wrap up for August, I will go over all the books that I read for my amazing TBR. I'll hold up the ones that I know for sure. It's not very many. But I do have a lot of possibilities that I'm just kind of throwing around there. But here we have these 3. Have you read any of these books? I'm really curious about this one. What am I in for with this book? I'm curious. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, I would love it if you would subscribe. I hope that you're finding something wonderful to read. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.